Hey guys, thank you for joining me at the Financial Spotlight. I'm Chantrell, here to give you financial tips and tricks as we go on your road to know your money better. Um, so it's been a crazy time. And I'm here in my car again, as you can see, but not just crazy time, not just because of the pandemic, because of the financial crisis that we're in, and because of the racial um, problems and racism that's going on now that are definitely affecting my family and I, but also because we have moved from the southern states back to the west coast where we're from, and so it's been a huge transition for all of us. And I don't know, it's just been a crazy time. So I wasn't able to post last week, but I wanted to make sure that I definitely put up a video this week because we are still in this financial crisis too. And in this financial crisis, I'm sure that you guys have heard all of the things about stimulus packages, the travel stimulus, or the money that will go to people that are on the front lines, money that will go for unemployment, money that will go for people to go back to work, etc., etc., etc. But none of this is concrete. None of this is set in stone. All of these are possible things that are going to happen. But what is for sure is that a couple of months ago, people were supposed to be receiving that $1,200 stimulus payment. And some people still haven't received theirs. So if you are one of those people, please make sure that you watch this entire video, because I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why you may not have received your stimulus just yet, and then also talk to you about how you can receive your stimulus and move forward. So if you like this video thus far, please go ahead and like it. Share this video with your friends and family once you finish watching it, to give them some information. And then also we ask you to join the Financial Spotlight family and subscribe. So let me go into, and then I'm sorry if you hear background noises. There's cars passing by like this one. There might be a train go by while I'm talking, a plane, different things, and I apologize for the noise, but I am still not in my home and able to record at home, and I don't have half of my things. I don't have my tripod to hold the camera. I don't have anything, guys, so please be patient with me, but I at least wanted to bring you this information. So enough about me. Anyway, so if you have not receive your stimulus payment, there may be a couple of reasons why. First reason why is that your income was over $99,000 for the year 2018 and or 2019. So that's the first reason. And so that you might not be eligible for that stimulus payment just yet. So remember that phrase, just yet, because I'm going to bring you some information later about that. Second, you might have moved and you have not provided or they don't have your address. So for example, I know that the post office does not forward your mail for a long time. So say you moved in 2018, from the time that they had the IRS had your address in 2018, and you haven't updated, or you did update it, and that update is expired. So you may that may be a reason. Another reason may be because you have never filed, or you didn't file in 2018 and 2019, so you wouldn't receive it. Also, another reason is that you owed those years and they don't have any direct deposit information for you at all. So that might be another reason why you haven't received your stimulus. Another reason, and I don't want to make anyone alarmed, but I remember they were sending out debit cards to some people, and a lot of people didn't receive them, or a lot of people did receive them. They received them and they thought they were a scam, and they cut them up, or they threw them away, or they didn't use them, or whatever the case may be. or those debit cards were stolen on the way to the houses, or checks were stolen on the way to the houses. So there's a possibility that that's why you haven't received your stimulus check yet as well. So all of these reasons could be the reasons why, but let me give you some solutions to how you can get your stimulus payment. First and foremost, I would call the IRS stimulus hotline. Now, I gave this number a few videos back. I'll leave the link here, but if you want to watch that video, but I will also put the phone number in the description box and then also give it to you right now. It's 1-800-919. I'm looking down because I have it written down. 9835. So again, that's 1-800-919-9835. New information about calling that phone number: call them before 12 noon. If you call after 12 noon, there's a possibility that you will not get anyone, and that's because they are not on a full schedule. So, and some of them are working from home. So make sure that you call before 12 noon so that you can contact someone and find out what happened to your stimulus payment. Another way that you can get your stimulus payment is make sure that the IRS has your current address. And you can do that by filling out an 8822. I'll put the link to that PDF in the description box as well. And you can send that to them and you can update your mailing address. I would also do a twofold and go to the post office, and if you remember the address that you had in 2018, update your mailing address once again, do a change of address, and make sure that all of your mail is coming to your new address. So you're going to fill out the 8822, send that to the IRS, and you're going to do a change of address with the post office so that they have your current information. Also, if you have never filed, like you didn't file in 2018 or 2019, I will leave the link in the description box about how to fill out the non-filers paperwork online on the IRS website. I've done a step-by-step instruction video on that before, and that might be what you need to do. But make sure that you fill that out by October 15th. That's the deadline. If you don't do it by October 15th, you might not be able to get your stimulus check this year. So make sure that you fill that out. If you haven't filed in 2018, 2019, make sure that you fill out that information on that site before October 15th. There's a deadline. In addition, if you need to file your taxes, if you do have to file taxes and you made over $12,200 for the year, then you can go ahead and file your taxes. Remember that the deadline for filing taxes has been extended to July 15th, so that might be something else that you might need to do. Another way that you can get your stimulus is to find out maybe it did go to a previous address and they have it and they're just trying to figure out what to do with it, how to get it back to the IRS, etc. Maybe you can go to your old address, knock on the door, and find out, hey, did you receive a stimulus payment or card or check or whatever for, and then give them your name and everything and see if they have it. That's a possibility. And finally, when I said that you might not be eligible for that stimulus payment check just yet, when we file taxes, this is the information that we were provided, because I am a tax preparer, as I told you before, a tax accountant. When we file taxes for people next year, they will be able to have a tax credit, and part of the tax credit will be that $1,200. The stipulations and information has not actually been released about whether there's incomes, caps and all of that. However, you may be eligible for the stimulus next year when you file your taxes. So if you made over $99,000 2018, 2019, don't fret. When you file your taxes, you may be able to get that credit on your taxes next year. So I hope this information helped you. If it did, please like it, share it with friends and family. Also, like I said before, join the Financial Spotlight family here so that we can give you more information on financial tips and tricks every single week about right here on the channel. And thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section. I answer them. I respond back. I give feedback. I give information. If you have any topics that you want me to talk about, please also put that in the comment section. I will definitely look into those topics and try to bring those to you. Thanks for joining me. Have a good one.